Today I have with me Chief Hampton, who is the police chief for our police department, and thank you for joining me. My name is Gregory Rose, and I'm the city manager for University City. Chief, thank you for taking time out to talk a little bit about our body camera program.
Yes, sir.
And how that is evolving now that, in addition, I guess, to the dash cam program that you had already previously implemented. So what can you tell us about it?
What I can tell you is that the updates that have been made to our camera program for the University City Police Department and for our community has been a great tool in our policing, in our 21st century policing module. Now, the first investment was approximately 3 years ago into the fleet camera systems, and you have approximately 20 to 25 cars with fleet cameras, and that camera system and the audio monitoring of that was very elaborate, and it was very useful. Now, we utilize that particular company, which is WatchGuard, to update us with the body cameras. One of the body cameras that you can see right here. Every uniformed officer has a body camera. Every supervisor that's on the street has a body camera. There are several different ways to embark upon this 21st century technology. Mm-hmm. Some smaller jurisdictions, some smaller departments can't afford one for their entire organization. We happen to have that luxury and that blessing to be able to afford one for our entire organization, and to make sure that it's usable to that aspect. Some departments have to just get a limited number and utilize that limited number on a shared basis. We did not have to do that, and that is definitely a helpful blessing for us to continue the transparency and the life-saving aspects of the body camera system.
So the body camera system is really designed to create a good kind of picture of what's happening on the scene. So that in and of itself protects both our residents and citizens and our police officers.
That is correct. That is correct. It does a lot of different things. It's better transparency for our entire community, for our entire organization. It's increased civility. It's quicker resolution to problems and complaints, lawsuits, litigation, anything as such. It's not going to be a one-step fix-all, because it's still the process of us communicating, of us sharing, of us having community outreach, and of us being transparent with our policies, with our procedures, and the steps involved in any complaints and what have you. But this is just another tool to add to that belt, and it's a useful tool. I can say that we have been successfully utilizing this since March 1st of this year. There was a small pilot program increasing the use of the program by way of introducing it and integrating it with the fleet system itself, mm-hmm. because they can be used together. So 9 times out of 10, you're seeing a police officer or a detective that may have a fleet vehicle camera, but they also have a body camera as well. Body worn camera.
Now, if I'm a resident or a citizen and I get stopped by one of your officers, do I have the right to request that they turn their body camera on?
That's correct. That's correct. That is part of our policies. These policies pass down from the PERF, the IACP, the Missouri Police Chiefs, any of the federal, state guidelines that we've taken a culmination and weave together the best practices for not only our community, but that stays within our state statutes or federal laws, and within what the community will need and may want. You have some instances where some witnesses, some victims, some confidential informants may not want to be on a body camera. They also have that right. They have that right to where they will not be displayed on a body camera depending on that type of interaction. So there's quite a there's a very extensive policy that we have. I can tell you we do have a lot of information on our website. There's links to that information, and that if you just research body-worn cameras for a University City Police Department, you will be able to obtain that information.
Chief, thank you for taking time out and explaining kind of body cameras and how you are using those to keep our community safe. I understand certainly that this is just one tool in your toolbox. I know that you're a big proponent of using the drones and other technology.
Yes, sir.
But this seems to be a very important tool that we have.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me today.